Welcome to our Wandrd PRVKE 41 review. This is a large roll-top backpack meant for mid to long-term travel that is optimized for photographers. But is a roll-top meant to be this f***ing massive? And do the non-photography features help justify the price tag? That is precisely what we are going to cover in this review. Okay, real fast, let's talk about the gist of this pack. What are you about? What's your deal? Some of the biggest points right away are the fact that it's a roll top. You have a side pocket, which is great for grabbing your camera gear. And if you are a photographer, the Wandrd camera cube fits perfectly inside the PRVKE. It's got a very fashionable, trendy look to it, but that doesn't come at the sacrifice of functionality. You've got access to the main compartment in the back panel, as opposed to having to just go through the top the entire time. And although it's really dark in here, there's a decent amount of organization, but most of the organization is actually gonna be on the outside of the bag. This bag comes in a 21, 31, and 41 liter. That's this guy, the 41. So this is definitely not an everyday carry type backpack. And the 41 only comes in one color option that is black. All right, let's talk about the front of the Wandrd PRVKE 41.
It's called the PRVKE.
Fine, I give up. I will start calling it the PRVKE. That's gonna be hard. I'm gonna try my best. Real sleek, minimalist sort of exterior design. We'll start with Wandrd's branding. Wandrd have adopted this new rubber stamp in the most recent models of their PRVKE series. This is gonna take me some time. The black on black gives it a nice subtlety. Let's talk about the material. This is tarpaulin. All tarpaulin is gonna be great for water resistance. Some tarpaulin is not so great for scratch resistance. This tarpaulin though is definitely an upgrade to the tarpaulin they use on previous versions of the PRVKE. Definitely much more scratch resistant. Moving up north, we have Wandrd's signature buckle. It's a nice little G-hook, can securely hold the roll top in place, and you can just unslide it. And it should be noted that the buckle is adjustable, which means you can actually go from 41 liters to 46 liters. That's a big fucking roll top. We've also got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 external lash points. You can use these to carry and store things on the outside of the bag and just strap them into place. Wandrd has their own straps that specially fit this bag, but they are sold separately. And finally, let's get inside this f***er. We got one pocket, and it's a big pocket. You see the zip right here? 1, 2, 3, 4, like that entire front of the bag. That's where this pocket gives you access to. And we are in, and it's big and it's basic. No additional pockets within this pocket. It's just kind of a big throw-all. The pocket itself has some decent expandability, it's not super tight, but keep in mind, if you pack this pocket out too much, it will kind of create a bumpy, thwarted, it just won't look as aesthetically pleasing. So that's why it's a good pocket for things like a tablet, notebook. Should also be noted that this pocket is accessible with a waterproof YKK zip. Okay, now let's talk about the middle of the Wandrd PRVKE, and there's a lot more to unpack. Okay, real fast, bottom of the bag, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 external lash points here. That'd be a great place to store things like a yoga mat, maybe shoes. Secret pocket surprise, we have a little bottom pocket. Kind of unique, you don't see a lot of backpacks this size with a pocket like this. Wandrd sells a rainfly, jacket for the backpack that is sold separately, and it's a perfect spot to store that. Side number 1, the water bottle pocket. It's got a zip access. It can fit an 18-ounce hydro flask, a 1 liter Nalgene. And I know what you're thinking, you're like, Aaron, can it fit an at-home 2 kg fire extinguisher? It can. And then in case you are carrying a 2 kg at-home fire extinguisher on your travels, and you wanna buckle this into place, nice little clip, wait for it. Oh, you hear that sound, Taff? It's almost the same sound as someone clicking the like button. And if you're like, but I don't really travel with a 2 kilogram at-home fire extinguisher, whatever, weirdo. But you can also fit other things here. Umbrella, strap that into place. And for all you photographers out there, this is perfect for a small tripod. This is what we'll call the quick camera access side. The zip is YKK waterproof to keep your camera gear safe and dry. And then the pocket itself has a little additional storage right here. 3 small elastic pockets. And for all you photographers out there, this is an ideal spot to keep your backup batteries, SD cards, anything else, Taff? That's it. Now, as you can see with this pocket, it extends, and we have a camera cube in the bag now. The camera cube does not come included, it is sold separately. But if you're getting this bag and you are a photographer, it seems to make sense to get the cube as well because it is custom made to fit this pocket. So what you do is you unvelcro this, slide the top of the camera cube in here, close it back up. And now, when you want to access your camera, swing it around, unzip, opens up to your DSLR just waiting for you. It's just right there. That's pretty sweet. We'll chat a little bit more about the actual camera cube itself when we get into the main compartment of the bag in the next section. Moving further up, we have a little hidden zipper pocket. YKK PU coated zip, so it's weatherproof. A key ring holder. Now, I like this pocket and this key ring solution for two reasons. One, I actually like the key ring itself. You got this little button right there. You can press it down and just easily grab your keys. Sometimes these key ring solutions, they have the little hooks on there. It's hard to get off. You're just what the f***? It's just a nightmare. Yeah, I just like this little button. It's just fun to press. Almost as fun as it is to press the like button on this YouTube video. But also, I love the ease of access. You head into your Airbnb after a long day of traveling, and you're like, yes, sweet Airbnb, here I come. You just slide this dude over, grab your keys, never have to take the easy peasy, never have to take the bag actually off your back. I'm not even gonna talk about you because I don't care about you. Next, all right, let's talk about the top. Now, this material is ballistic nylon. Ballistic nylon is super durable and urban looking, just got a sick look to it. But it's also really smooth to the touch. On top of the roll top, we have another pocket up here, YKK PU coated zip. Now this pocket's different. It uses some sort of scratch-free microfiber material. Very soft, very satisfying to the touch. And because of that, I think it's a great spot for something like your sunglasses or possibly your cell phone. It'll just be nice, safe, and soft in there. Now here's the one thing about roll tops which I'm personally not crazy about. It is a black hole in there, right? Let's get the light. You can even see inside, organizing, grabbing things from the top, it can be really challenging, and it's just one of the things about roll tops where, you take the pros with the cons. Oh my God, you're huge. And because there's no additional organization on the top half of this bag, if you're using the camera cube like we are right now, which cuts off right about yonder, this is just kind of like your throw all, right? Put your jacket in there, computer charger can go in there, you just throw all your shit on the top and hope you can find it when the time comes. Okay, let's talk about the back of the Wandrd PRVKE 41, and we'll show you how we get into the actual main compartment. And you do so with this section right here. Note about this section, if the handles are connected via the magnet, you gotta kind of pull them apart, which is an extra step to get into the main compartment, which will some of you off. To get into the main compartment, we have these zippers right here. Yet again, PU coated YKK waterproof zips. But I love these poles. See this hook right here? This allows you to one finger these guys. In fact, these zips are so popular that Wandrd sells them as a standalone product that you can actually add onto other bags. Let's jump in. Kaboom! So let's talk about some main compartment stuff. I know this is still kind of the middle of the bag, but fuck it, we're here, let's do it. On the top, we have this pocket up here. Tab loves this pocket for the fact that you can do that. Woo! Woo! This is a really nifty thing that Wandrd did that we have not seen any other backpack company do, and it just makes sense, right? You've got a little pull tab here, grab them both at the same time, and you can access that pocket without ever having to touch a zipper. Let's take the actual camera cube out so you can see the actual inside of the bag. The main compartment itself, there's no additional organization really. So if you're looking for some features and pockets in the main compartment, this is not gonna be the bag for you. Now jumping out to the other side, this is your tech compartment. And it's a pretty cool tech compartment. We got some zippered pockets, 1, 2, 3. This one's not very deep, but it has a decent amount of expansion. These two here, pretty small. You have a tablet sleeve right here and a laptop sleeve. The tablet sleeve is really well padded. I like the material they use, super soft, microfiber type material. And it can fit up to a 12.9-inch iPad Pro. The laptop sleeve doesn't use the same microfiber materials, which kind of makes me sad. I would have liked to have that nice soft material in there. And if you're like, dude, I actually have a 17-inch PC laptop. Will that fit? Well, Wandrd says on their website, and I quote, if you're a 17-inch PC user, throw it out the window and go buy a Mac. And then the laptop is secured with this Velcro strap right there. Little expandability, decent materials, nice branding, designed in Utah, made in Vietnam. And we can actually talk about the camera cube as well while we're here. It's a big camera cube. Like I said, sold separately. Overall, this is a pretty standard camera cube for the price range. Nice materials, good padding, and dividers that you can customize via Velcro, like so. But we quite like these little rubber band Velcro things. We haven't seen these on a camera cube before. Just a way to sort of give you a little bit extra security, right? You got your like really expensive lens right there. You just wanna make sure that dude goes nowhere. Pop that over the top. Just got a little extra security. Nice. Okay, moving on. Let's talk about the shoulder straps. Daisy chain galore. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on both sides for a grand total of 16 daisy chains. So if you're the type of person who likes to clip things onto your shoulder straps, you can clip 16 things onto your shoulder straps. So that's probably exciting. We have a removable sternum strap. I love these sternum straps because they're removing and replacing. It's quite simple, quite satisfying. A lot of sternum straps are to get on and off. Little dangle stopper right there to keep the dangle in line. Know your place. Dangle stopper at the bottom of the shoulder strap as well. Keeps a nice, seamless, tidy travel experience. And speaking of comfort, Wandrd's backpacks, very comfortable. Nice amount of padding. A little bit more on the dense side. I'd say it's just the perfect middle ground between a nice amount of padding. Over yonder, we have a well-ventilated and well-padded back panel, which is really important when you have a 41-liter backpack. This is a big backpack, it's gonna be carrying a lot of gear. And then finally, this guy, luggage pass-through holder. So if you're traveling with luggage, you wanna slide it onto the handle of the suitcase, you can do so. But behind the luggage pass-through holder is something you never expected. Yeah, you got a hidden pocket. What? Pretty cool, Wandrd, pretty nifty move. Reviewed a ton of bags. A lot of them have luggage pass-through holders. Never once have I seen one with a hidden zipper pocket behind it. Gangster move, Wandrd. And then when you unzip, basic pocket, there's no other organization in there. But Wandrd advertises this as an ideal spot for your passport, and I agree. As you're traveling with this bag, I would put my passport, wallet, and probably boarding pass in there, so it's always in one secure, consolidated location throughout my entire travels, and ain't no one gonna find it. I might even forget it's there. Right? I can't find the pocket. Let's chat about some pros and some cons. Pro number one, it's a comfortable carrying experience, both as a backpack and a tote. Pro number two is the quick and seamless camera access from the side pocket. And pro number three is this bag's just got a really unique and dope look to it. Or does it? Cons. While it does have the unique and dope look to it, I'm just not personally 100% convinced that a roll top is meant to be this big. And con number two is, dude, this roll top is a black hole of death, and I wish that Wandrd would have used a different color internal materials, which would help create a highlight effect, which would make going into the main compartment less black hole of death-y. And con number three is the G-hook looks good, but it actually creates additional complications and additional steps to get you into the main compartment. So if you're like, dude, love me the Wandrd PRVKE 41, I want that, I want it now, I'm gonna get it this very moment in time, then we do ask that you make your purchase using the first link in the description, just right there. That link makes sure that you get the best price, and it also helps to support our YouTube channel. But let's say you're just not sold on the Wandrd PRVKE, I can never say it. Let's say you're not sold on this backpack. I can give you alternative recommendations. Alternative number one is the Wandrd Fernweh, who can never pronounce their freaking names. This is a larger backpack, so if 41 liters is not gonna make the cut for you, definitely check out our full review on the Fernweh, which you can find in the description below. Alternative number two is the Nomatic Mckinnon camera backpack. This camera pack is super sleek, and all the camera gear and stuff that you need is actually included with the pack. To watch our full review, you can find the link in the description below. And alternative number three is the Peak Design Travel Pack. Similarly, this is a pack that photographers and non-photographers can get value out of. The Peak Design Travel Pack, solid option. To watch our full review, link down there, description, go. Thank you so much for watching our Wandrd PRVKE 41 review. If you found this useful, the best way to just show us a little bit of love is just sprinkle some love on that like button. It's actually really important. It communicates to the YouTube robots that we're doing a good job. And we live to serve the YouTube robots. It's a sad reality of the world we live in. And if you own the PRVKE, any size, the 21, the 31, or the 41, let us know what you think about it in the comments below. Your comments help make this channel and the internet a more educated place. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time. I'm hungry.